So, also. Für alle Nachtschwärmer. Batman. Die Episode 3 ist herausgekommen, die Wochen. Ich habe schon gespielt. Und ich werde es jetzt nochmal starten. Ich habe die anderen Episoden übrigens auch gemacht. Bitte auf meinem Kanal nachschauen. Die Season 1 genauso. Das ist ja die Season 2. Also, wie gesagt, das erste war das Enigma. Das mit dem Riddler. Und das zweite war das, was sich da runter verbirgt. Ja. Und jetzt die zerbrochene Maske. Aber es ist ausgehend von Batman, der Feind im Inneren. Und wie gesagt, da habe ich auch Let's Plays gemacht. Gut. 4 Minuten. Stabil. Und wir gehen uns an. Gut, dann starten wir es gleich. Episode neu starten. Ja. Das ist in der Sache. Ich habe es wie gesagt schon gespielt. Es hat ein bisschen Probleme gegeben mit dem Deutsch-Page. Mein Sprachpaket, aber wir haben es hingekriegt. Gut. YouTube wie das zerbrochene Maske, nicht? Zerbrochene. Die Sterndal. Unglaublich. Naja.
I wear the mask in order to protect this city. But when faced with a new breed of criminals calling themselves the Pact, the direct approach was met with disaster. I had to don a different mask. As Bruce Wayne, I infiltrated their ranks. The plan was to get in, set the trap, and get out. But the plan failed. Now they're one step closer to their goal. And all I have are questions. What is the Pact really after? Why steal Riddler's body? Friend or foe?
Nice place you got here. Did it come with the vermin? Or did you add that yourselves? This everyone? Riddler mentioned Harley.
Miss Quinn is otherwise occupied.
Our crossing the river Styx.
We are the entirety of our cabal at the moment. Oh, this gentleman was someone we picked up after Riddler's departure. Bruce Wayne.
Bruce, was it? Charmed.
Be gentle. This is Mr. Wayne's first foray into the field of felonry.
Enchanté.
Oh, I didn't know this party was so formal.
Enough pleasantries. You have the device? Excellent. Harley said your gems were in her safe.
If she fails to return, you can pester John. He knows the code.
It's fine. We can start.
Oh, let's get to... What are we doing?
Well, we're going to extricate the body. Riddler built a secret back door into the security system of his old employer. I need to scan his eyes and then create a retinal key for them. Then I'll use the key to make goggles, and we can open whatever doors he could. Help me lift.
Gut. Jetzt muss ich mal kurz was loswerden, und zwar folgendes. Ihr müsst euch ab jetzt klar werden, ob es Feinde haben wollt oder Freunde. In dieser Episode ist es nämlich so, ob ihr auf euch ganz alleine gestellt seid, ja, oder einen Verbündeten wollt haben. Das muss ich gleich am Anfang sagen. Seid nicht. Es gibt hier in dieser Episode mehrere Varianten, sage ich einmal. Wir werden einmal die Musik oder immer die Gesamtlautstärke mal zurückdrehen. Also die Gesamtlautstärke nicht. Die Musik, wenn wir da mal zurückstellen, die braucht eh keine Sau nicht. Ihr müsst euch in dieser Episode eines klar werden, gleich zu Beginn. Wollt ihr allein fungieren als Batman oder als Bruce Wayne und wollt Verbündete haben? Ich habe mich entschlossen, nur eine Verbündete zu haben, und zwar die Tochter von Lucius Fox. Ja, ich habe ja gesagt, dass ich Batman bin, aber das kommt noch. Die Selina, viele sagen, man soll sich die Selina habe ich in dieser Episode, wie soll man sagen, fallen lassen. Das heißt, ich habe nicht mehr so sehr stark die Anziehungskraft gespielt, so wie es in den ersten Folgen war. Ich habe sie eher abgestoßen. Ich habe mir aber komischerweise, jetzt werden viele sagen, bist du wahnsinnig, ne? Den Joker auf meine Seite gebracht. Ja. Kann sein, dass es ein Fehler war, kann auch sein, dass das ein Blödsinn war. Und am Schluss habe ich dann auch eine Entscheidung getroffen, wo ich für mich das einfach die bessere Variante war. Ja, aber ich will jetzt nicht zu viel verraten, das einmal gleich mal vorweg. Schreckt euch nicht an meine Entscheidungen in dieser Episode. Ja, aber das waren für mich so die realistischen Entscheidungen. Und manche sagen, bist du ein Arsch, so kannst du nicht entscheiden und sowas, weiß ich. Für mich waren es einfach die realistischen, ja, Entscheidungen. Gut. Gehen wir's an. Musiklautstärke können wir, die Musik können wir sowieso dran. Braucht euch das auch nicht. Also nicht schrecken, wenn ich manchmal.
This wasn't the original plan. He was supposed to be alive, but things change. Get his head in a good position.
Aber ja, genau, das ist jetzt die Ding.
That's far enough. Dig the plates under his lids. Press the button and scan away.
Das ist jetzt.
Ugh, that's gross.
Gibt Schlimmeres.
What the hell did they do to him? And what's with the refrigerator coffin? Why would the agency transport him like this? This doesn't add up, Bruce. Bruce, I'm sorry about Lucius. I'm guessing it wasn't a gas leak or whatever the news said.
You're right. Riddler killed him. But it was meant for me.
Damn it, Bruce. This isn't all on you. On to the next. I didn't know what I'd be walking into with this group, but I certainly didn't expect it to involve you. And I know you're no stranger to peril, but you shouldn't be here. So, What gives?
Well, it shouldn't be that much of a shock. My father was a crime lord. Apples and trees and all.
Glad to know you've grown more comfortable with lying since we last met.
You're not the only one with questions.
One question. Make it fast.
So how far'd you get on that motorcycle? You haven't popped up on my radar in a while.
Oh, you know, all over. Europe, mostly. Felt good to be as far from here as possible.
Have we concluded?
2 eyes in the can.
Excellent work. Then we can...
She's back!
Sorry I'm late. Traffic was murder.
Dat verkeer was tödlich.
I couldn't stand it. You were there, and I was here. I was on my way. Well, I was getting to get on my way. Look, I put on shoes.
Oh, thanks, Puddin'. You would have had a blast if you were with me. And how about this one? Did you miss me, sugar?
John, nein, nicht wirklich.
Well, John was beside himself.
Was? I'd say still is. So I got one question for ya. If you missed me so much, why the hell did you let them leave me behind?
Since Big Bad Bane's plan almost got one of our most valuable members killed today, we're having a change in management.
What the hell?
So speak up if there are any objections. We can hash this out in a reasonable manner.
Harley!
Oh, this one's actually got some brains. Everyone else better be smart too.
You! You are a means to an end. When this is over,
Did it occur to any one of you people that the job we just pulled went sideways a little too quick? I think they knew we were coming, because a little rat told them. Bane was right to beat up his guy before we left to hit the convoy. He just beat up the wrong one. Since he couldn't deliver, I'm taking over the case. And I'm not gonna let whoever it is stop me from getting what I want. This leak, it almost got me killed. So now, no one moves, no one breathes without my say-so. 'Cause I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. And whoever it is gonna find their insides suddenly al fresco. That make you nervous, Bruce? What do you have to say?
Hey, I'm on your side, Harlan. There's no need for threats.
It's not Wayne!
Excuse me, peanut gallery? You got something to say?
Wayne pulled his own out there. Saw it with my own 2 eyes.
And I ain't gonna let a good effort go unnoticed.
Then, let's get back to work. If anyone else has any issues with the New World Order, my door is always open.
lead us to our prize, and all will be forgiven.
Wayne, come here a second.
Thanks for vouching back there.
Hey, it's tough in the trenches. Hey, we gotta look out for one another. Otherwise...
Hiya, Bruce. Guess you're clear. For now. Because apparently you're so capable. I got an errand for ya. I know just about everything about Riddler's plan. But he kept one card close to his chest. the location of the job. Took the secret to his grave. Now I got his laptop. But look at this. And keep your yap shut. Can't let any of these mooks sense weakness. It's encrypted! It's like he knew not to trust any of us. Go figure.
Okay, let me see the laptop. I'm pretty tech savvy. Maybe I can crack it.
Bruce, in case you missed it, we have a mole problem. And until we clear that up, the keys to the kingdom stay with me. Got it? Riddler had a beef with his former employers, who were cooking up some very dangerous and super fun stuff at a black site lab somewhere here in Gotham.
And what is it we're after? This super fun stuff?
You ask a lot of questions. You know that? I've been able to piece together most of his plan, except where the black site is. You're gonna find the location. And when you do, maybe you'll get a treat. A sweet, delicious little treat.
Sounds enticing. I like treats.
Then get on out of here and earn it. See, I ain't letting this laptop out of my sight until I clear up this mole problem. So, I want you to head over to Riddler's place and do some digging.
I might need some help. That place is full of death traps.
Take John with you. Just don't get him hurt. That's my job.
Road trip? With Bruce? I'm in.
Actually, I was thinking Catwoman. After all, she knew him.
Good points. Take her too.
I'll grab some snacks.
What's that guy's story?
Cat lady, are you more of a beef jerky or trumpet-shaped corn bites girl? Why am I even asking? I'll bring both.
There's never a dull moment with John around.
Why do I get the feeling that's not a good thing?
Who's ready to hit the road?
Who you gonna tell if you see anything that ain't on the up and up?
You! But don't worry, Bruce is my best friend. He'd never betray me.
Oh, sweet, innocent puddin'. Friends have the easiest access to stab you in the back.
Now get out of here.
I call shotgun.
I want that black site location.
Naja, was soll's. Dann machen wir sie mit ihm als Freund. Der Batman und der Joker. Haha, die besten Freunde. Ja, was soll's.
Can't believe this is where he decided to set up shop. Wasn't like him to slum it.
I always thought the abandoned water tower was an odd choice. I mean, the mold risk alone.
It's not the abode of a man who asked me to steal a Renoir,
no,
that's for sure.
Why don't you two go that way? Okay? See if anyone's around.
Come on, John. We'll go check the other side.
Meow.
Ja, ich muss mit der Waller telefonieren.
Waller.
Glad you answered. We need to talk. Listen about the convoy. We couldn't get to you safely. The EMP blast knocked out my ability to communicate with my field agents. I'm sorry. It obviously wasn't supposed to go down like that.
Thanks for the apology.
I'm trying my best here, Bruce. I hate to say it, but I underestimated just how ruthless and capable these freaks are. You being inside, it's our best hope.
Well, now they have Riddler's body. It was cryogenically frozen. By the agency.
Bruce, this was a 60-year-old man who went toe-to-toe with Batman. I have some very interested researchers who wanted to see what kept him ticking.
Wait. I got the punchline wrong. Let me start over.
It's fine, John.
There's a black site. Some sort of research lab, I'm guessing. Whatever's there is what they're after. And Harley doesn't know the location. She asked me to find it.
Stay put for now and maintain your cover at all costs. This is our chance to get ahead of this train.
So I say, Doc,
Aye.
have what she's having. We snooped around.
There's a police car nearby, but no officer in sight.
And it could really use a wash.
Maybe it's just placed there to scare off looters, but either way, we should be careful.
Okay, let's find a way in.
Vielleicht war es nicht klug, aber die Waller könnte uns vielleicht mehr helfen
Just have
momentan.
to get through these boards.
Don't worry, I brought my key.
Oh. Will er mal nicht so viel weh.
Let me give it a shot.
Okay, share and share alike is what I always say.
Lass den Profi, lass den Profi machen. Nächstes. So macht man das. Oh. So macht man das. Still und leise.
Who's there? Don't move!
Scheiße. Eckart. Eckart aus Batman.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're Bruce Wayne.
Guilty as charged.
Want to explain what you're doing out here?
Noch was
This
schaut es
isn't
aus?
exactly the heights.
This isn't what it looks like.
It looks like you're trying to break into a crime scene.
Okay. Detective
Bullock.
Bullock, right. Look, there's actually a very good reason for all of this.
Stay right there, jerkwad. I'm calling this in. I've been asked to report any suspicious activity around here, and you're acting suspicious.
Oh, come on now, Detective. We can work this out, just the two of us.
I disagree. Bruce freaking Wayne. Unbelievable. Wouldn't even be working tonight if I didn't need the extra dough.
Zusätzliche
Maybe this will
Kohle.
make me look good with the boss.
Bullock
Sure.
bestätigen.
Overtime, right? Well, maybe I can help with that?
I'm not that kind of cop.
Ja, so
of
Polizei bin
of
ich.
course not. This benefits both of us. Here, it's everything I got on me. Just hang up the phone, and it's yours.
Ja.
Try not to die in there. I do not want this coming back on me.
Come on, let's get moving.
Irgendwie hat es doch einen Vorteil, weil der reichste Mann ist. Wayne Enterprise. In Gotham City. Ach, der Riddler.
It's even worse than I expected. The man I knew was flawed, but he could still muster a little warmth.
Sounds like you knew a very different Riddler than the one I met. I wish he'd never come back to Gotham.
Me too.
Hat dich getäuscht.
Look, there's no sense in fooling yourself. People are who they are.
I guess that's why you're here, huh? Bruce Wayne, criminal to the core.
Der Feind hat er sich nicht getäuscht.
You knew him best. Where do you think he'd keep any info on what we're after?
Well, not to state the obvious, but it's probably behind a riddle or a puzzle somewhere.
Ooh, I call the downstairs bedroom.
Careful, John. This place is probably a death trap.
Dem ist es wurscht.
I don't want John's curiosity to get us killed.
I'm getting really tempted to touch something.
So, was haben wir da mal? Bildschirme untersuchen.
How many TVs does one guy need?
Probably afraid he'd miss something.
Okay. Halt das, was ist denn da? Da ist was. Okay.
This is where he built his boxes.
Oh. Okay. Todeskammer.
You gotta admire the ingenuity. It's a wonderful toy.
It's a wonderful way to lose your hand.
Well, you know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat.
There's something under here. Some kind of platform. Handcart. Wonder what he was moving.
Ja, da werden wir das einmal da nehmen.
Let me help you out, Bruce. I don't want you to bend your collarbone.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to the Maelstrom. Deeper and deeper you go. This is the vortex of life, pulling you down into its depths. You work, you sleep, you die. At all times, 1 foot in the grave until the second inevitably follows. You have to work hard and sleep hard in order to earn your way 6 feet under.
What did I tell you? I suppose those are our clues to whatever Riddler is hiding in here.
Work, sleep, death. A little grim.
A little boring is what it is.
Work, sleep. War nicht schlecht, das Rätsel. Okay, kurze Pinkelpause. Okay, da haben wir jetzt 3 Ansichten. Work, Sleep, Tod. Also, wie war das jetzt? Arbeiten, Schlafen, Tod, ja. Jetzt müssen wir uns ein bisschen umschauen. Warte, schauen wir uns das noch an. Work, ja. Wir sind sowieso darauf. Mit dir reden.
Sure proud of his exploits, wasn't he?
Was hat er dann noch? Daher.
Riddler's bed couldn't look less comfortable if he tried.
Werden der geschlafen. Wahnsinn. Was denkst du? Vorratskammer.
Canned food. And lots of it.
We can't all get lobster thermidor on a whim.
Ja, du hast recht. Stiefel.
Pair of Riddler's shoes.
He didn't exactly have great fashion sense.
Well, he did say something about a foot.
Der nächste Druckerplatte. So, jetzt wird euch mal was kurz erklären. So viel Zeit muss sein. Der Verrückte, muss ich ja dazu sagen, hat hier so Energiesachen gemacht, und zwar die heißen Tesla-Spulen.
Tesla coils. This whole place is an electrical death cage. If these start sending out energy, we'll all fry.
Ja, da hat er gesagt, der Batman. Kommt ja nicht auf den Gedanken, jetzt da drauf zu stehen. Ja, da oder ein Stiefel oder irgendwas. Wird jetzt gegrillt, sage ich gleich. Da kann nicht einmal da, nicht da draufstehen, nicht einmal da draufstehen. Ja. Das, was es jetzt dürft, ist lediglich auf dieser Druckplatte dürft ihr platzieren. Da dürft es.
This is my city. This is my plan. Nobody will interfere.
Ausschlaggebend sind die Druckplatten.
That sounds positive.
Und jetzt das vertrauliche Gespräch mit John. Das kannst du machen, kannst du nicht machen.
I've been wanting to talk to you. Alone.
You have?
I don't like how cozy Catwoman was with Riddler.
Because he was a killer?
Because he was rude to me. We need to stick together. I don't trust this kitten one bit. You know what they say about a black cat crossing your path?
You're right, John.
I am. Of course I am.
Watch out, in case she tries to make a move.
Vielleicht ist es nicht die richtige Entscheidung, aber ich spiele es ja mit den 2 gegen aus. Ja. Den Joker auf meiner Seite. Jetzt kommt sie einmal dran.
Hey, Catwoman.
Hey, Money Man.
Denkst du noch mal an mich? Wie hast du Riddler kennengelernt? Warum bist du wirklich?
How'd you and Riddler first meet?
You know, I do a lot of freelance work.
Let me guess, Riddler wanted a painting from the Louvre?
Without bragging too much, it was an easy job.
Huh.
After all, I'd already robbed the place twice. He became a valuable contact when money was tight.
Denkst du noch an mich?
I'm just curious if you
Yes?
missed me.
John is right downstairs.
Yes or no? Answer the question.
Fine. Of course I did. But don't read any more into it than that.
Interpretiere nicht so viel hinein. Also wenn man das vorsagt, alles klar.
So why are you really here?
I said I'd tell you when we're alone. We're not. I'll tell you later.
Interpretiere nicht so viel hinein. Das also, wenn mir das vorsagt, ist mir alles klar.
I take you by night. By day, take you back. None suffer to have me, but do from my lack.
Jetzt trifft auf den Notenknopf. Jetzt. Nachdem diese zwei auf die Druckplatten sind, nicht vorher, sondern jetzt. Ja. Also nicht, also die zwei Stiefeln, die zwei Schuhe müssen auf die Druckplatten sein. Jetzt dürft's drauf. Jetzt erst.
Oh, goody. It looks like you've got both feet in the grave.
You hear that? It's like you're standing on an elevator. I bet whatever we're looking for is down there. Maybe someone should stay up here. Keep watch.
Good point. Let's go, Bruce. Sorry, cat lady.
Or maybe you could stay?
Oh no. Harley gave me an assignment, and I mean to fulfill it.
Ausdrucksweise, mein Freund.
John, could you give us a moment?
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
He's something. Charming and unnerving at the same time. So, now that we have a moment, care to fill me in? Care to tell me the real reason you're doing this? Out with it, Bruce.
Ich bin
What's going on?
If Batman can't control crime, maybe Bruce Wayne can.
I hope you know I don't believe that for a second. You're nothing like your old man.
Welche Milene?
Sorry if I was a little rattled at the clubhouse back there. Wasn't quite ready to see your face again, but you look good. Even with what looks like a piercing gone wrong. Not great or anything, but good.
Let it go, Selina. We had a moment a while ago.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I forget I said anything.
Now it's my turn. Why are you here? You're not really in bed with this pact.
And what if I am? Maybe I need the money. Maybe I don't. Who knows? The world's a complicated place.
They're lunatics. They're dangerous.
I'm dangerous too, Bruce. Or maybe you forgot that detail. You told me once I had more in me than just a thief. I can handle it. Without a babysitter.
Yoo-hoo! Can you two get a move on? Playing guard is getting pretty...
Just another minute. We've got it under control, John.
Fine. We've got a job to do, remember?
Naja, war was kurz im Prozess da. Nehmt, da habt ihr ein Laufwerk. Da habt ihr einen Computer zum Einschalten.
Encrypted. Just like the laptop. There must be something nearby we can use.
Und da habt ihr dann die Tastatur. Aber das Passwort braucht es nicht ausprobieren, das ist sinnlos.
You think it might be a trap?
Maybe. But we already made it past the line of security, so...
Ihr wisst es momentan nicht.
Maybe not?
Your certainty is assuring. USB drive.
Und dann steckt man da rein.
Here we go.
Decryptor detected. Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files.
Project Lotus.
Sanctus.
Retinal scan required.
Shit. I haven't made the goggles yet.
Retinal scan. Timeout. Hephaestus protocol enacted.
The decryptor!
You know what Sanctus is, don't you?
Boah, da ist
I
verdammt
heard
schnell
stories
sein.
on jobs. Best I can piece together, their group up
Ohne
to...
den Sticks hat's ausgehört.
No good is generous. They're scary.
Great.
One thing's for sure. We're not getting any more info off that thing.
Well, there's always Riddler's laptop. Harley still has it.
The decryptor probably works with that as well.
Everything okay down there? Send the lift back up.
I should have come back sooner and reeled Riddler in, but I didn't. Knowing he was tangled up with Sanctus, and what he did to Lucius. This is my fault. My mess to clean up.
By yourself? I can help.
Why? Do I look like I need your help? You don't have the code to do what needs to be done here, Bruce. You want to do this your way? You'll have to beat me to it.
Oh. Ach ja, Frauen.
What are you doing?
Balancing the scales.
You are not leaving here with that.
Also, jetzt kommt die Trainingsstunde. Das einzige Nachteil ist, was mit ihr runtergehst.
Resourceful as always. Bye, Bruce. It's been fun.
Ja. Es wäre nicht Bruce Wayne.
You've gotten rusty.
You haven't gotten past me yet.
Slow it down a bit. You're coming out blurry.
Hat seinen Spaß. Ich muss nur immer schauen, dass ich nicht die falschen Tasten setze. Wie? Scheiße!
I forgot how skilled you are with your hands.
That's one way to get her to notice you.
Küssen können wir sie später. Die falsche Taste erwischt.
Sorry, Bruce, but I'm taking Harley's laptop for myself. And I'm finishing this mine.
Hey, wurscht.
Harley's laptop, huh? You and I, we're going to talk. Somewhere else.
Egal. Wir sehen uns wieder.
Oh, yeah, that's the stuff.
Naming cool seats, this is a Wahnsinn.
So, John, about the laptop.
You know, I'm the first guy who resort to stealing from anyone but her. But in a
Ja,
way,
das ganz cool sitzt, der Bruce.
But another way, maybe I tell her.
Das taugt mir am meisten.
Graces.
Und das um 5 in der Früh.
Maybe I'll do just that.
So.
Then she
Wir sind Freunde.
as an H in it.
Because we're friends, John. This is between us.
Oh, we are friends. We are. But Harley's...
Harley? I don't know, Bruce. I'm torn here.
Just thinking about her makes me feel like I'm floating. She's the most intriguing creature ever to grace me with a demeaning insight.
Das Gespräch unter Männern.
It's great. Don't get me wrong. I want
Wie kann ich meine Freundin überzeugen?
I'm only a little ashamed to say that dance had
Ja, langweiligt sich schon der Bruce.
What's your relationship with her?
Your real one.
Das ist nicht sicher, sie können sicher sehen. Ich mag sie.
Catwoman and I are... What we have is a little tangled up.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to be that tangled up with Harley. If only Harley saw me.
Like, really saw me. The world's a crazy place, isn't it? I want Harley, and you want the laptop.
Maybe we can come to an arrangement. I help you with Harley.
I see. You're up to bat then, Wayne. What did you do to make Catwoman purr? How can I get that with Harley?
Schau, wer sitzt, oder? Sei du selbst, sieh die Fäden.
Make
Sei
her
du
see me.
selbst, John.
You just need to be genuine. You're special, John. She just needs to see that.
So, be myself. I hear that a lot, but how can I be myself?
Die mit den Fäden waren nicht so gut gewesen.
I don't know who that is yet. How did you know who you are, Bruce?
Weiß ich nicht, ich will es schon tun. Ich bin nicht daran. Ich wusste es schon immer.
I've always known who I am. Something happened early on that made me what I am today.
Oh, I hope a moment like that finds me soon. Must be great to
Du musst mir jetzt voll überzeugen,
you're
Alter.
supposed to be.
I can feel someone a few layers deep, pacing like an animal in a cage. Just looking for something to start it.
Lass es raus.
The prison break.
Hey, that's who you really are. You shouldn't suppress it.
I'm quite scrambled.
Hey, that's what I like about you. And I bet that's what Harley will like too.
How does that even work?
Bond with her. Lend a hand with a problem she
I
has.
don't know, Bruce. I have a tough time just talking to her.
Oh, I've got an idea. Let's play pretend.
Lass es raus, lass den Tiger raus.
Say something Harley would say.
Bahn ist ein Verlierer, das ist lächerlich. Der Laptop
That
gehört.
laptop is for my eyes only.
I see what you're doing. You want to talk about the laptop, okay. But I want to talk about Harley. We made a deal. She would say something like that, though.
Okay, now say something, date-like. We're out painting the town red.
Hi, John. I like hiking. Do you like the outdoors?
Love me!
So what do you think? Pretty good, right?
Perfect.
Perfect, John. Why did you think you couldn't do this?
Really? I guess.
Du musst ihm jetzt nur voll überzeugen,
lady
dass der geborene Macho ist.
Okay.
What was your favorite thing about Arkham, Puddin'? For me, it was Sloppy Joe Friday.
Oopsie.
Bruce, this is just uncanny. Okay, here we go. I enjoyed the lights. They had a hum to them. Felt like a blanket. Fuzzy, even. I miss that on the outside. It doesn't feel as real here, you know? Out here, chaos seems to rule the day. It's loud and uneven. But you, Harley, you thrive on it. I could learn from that because I thrive on you. You're my light outside of Arkham.
Ja. Das war wunderschön, na klar.
It's beautiful, John. She'll be eating out of your hand in no time.
You think? I don't know. It felt weird to say. I really think I'm getting the hang of this. I'll start the next one.
Du musst ihm jetzt nur immer sagen,
Like qualities one looks for in a face.
Batman Sieg.
Harley, I lobbed you a perfect pitch. You gonna swing or what?
John, sorry, something just came up. It's business. I have to run.
So soon? It's fine.
Der Trottel wirkt es nicht einmal.
Guess I won't go tattling to Harley.
So, will you help me get the laptop?
Gosh, Bruce. We are friends, and you're right about that. And, our talk really got me fired
Ja,
up.
das ist es so. Die hat sich verändert.
My true self. Plus, your Harley is spot on. Oh, you drive a hard bargain, mister. Wait. Jeez. Okay, let me mull over the logistics. But I'm in. Meet me back at the subway when you're done with your business. And because we're pals, the coffee's on my dime. Bruce?
Ja, jetzt kommt es mit dem Gordon. War schwierig. War ein bisschen schwierig, aber ich wollte ein bisschen in Gordon aus dem Schuss fällen. Ich sag das ganz ehrlich, wie es ist.
Jim?
Jim.
Good evening. Oh, it's good you're
Wollte
here.
mir mal per se sein.
The last time I fired this up, you didn't show. Had me concerned.
What do you mean?
The agency convoy? All those freaks were in one place and you decide not to show? No, that ain't like you. You don't take time off. So what kept you?
I was there, Jim. You just didn't see me.
Of course, I know you could be trusted. I just wish they hadn't gotten away. I guess I can't really talk. We got there late. By then it was just Quinn. She still hospitalized a dozen good cops, then gave us a slip.
Is that all?
No. No, I got a favor to ask.
Jetzt kommt's. Jetzt kommt's, jetzt muss ich in Gordon.
I know Riddler tried to pin his death on you, but I had to ask myself, why would Riddler be so hell-bent on killing him in the first place? Did Fox have some kind of deal with him? There's more going on here. I know it. Maybe this Fox guy wasn't such an angel. Know what I mean?
Jetzt muss ich leider.
Not entirely.
Think carefully about your next words, Jim.
I've been thinking about him since the moment I threw that switch. Riddler had it out for Lucius Fox, and I'm sure there's something more. The way you're pushing back on this only confirms that. Waller shut down any investigation into the circumstances surrounding his death. And that means something stinks in Denmark. You could follow that stench all the way to Fox's employer. Look, just how much do you really know about Bruce Wayne?
Bruce hilft den ziemlich viel, da was wirklich bekannt
With
ist.
all the scandals surrounding his family, it's hard not to be familiar with Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, and if you haven't noticed, he's got a knack for burying bad publicity. He had everyone believing he was a stand-up guy, including me. At first, I thought Fox was at the center of it all. But there's a hell of a lot more. A Wayne Enterprises security guard comes to GCPD saying he was assaulted by Harley Quinn and her gang. And who was leading her around like a pet? Bruce Wayne. Then I checked the video recordings. Someone did an amateur job covering up the security footage. Files were replaced, time unaccounted for, sloppy. And strike three? He flashes enough cash at one of my officers to get into Riddler's old workshop. Why? Bruce Wayne is dirty and he's dangerous. Waller knows all of this happened too, and she refuses to let me move on it. So I need you to bring him in. That's the favor. I can't do it, but you can.
Ich behalte den, machen Sie es selbst.
I know what it looks like, Gordon, but Wayne isn't dirty.
You're wrong, you know. His whole thing, it doesn't add up. Gotham safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it. I know your friend Catwoman's in town. Got a rap sheet that'll put her away for life. Maybe I can't move on Bruce Wayne, but I can
Leider muss ich
move on
so
her.
sein jetzt.
I should have done this a year ago.
I can't ask you to break the law, Jeb.
As soon as I get back to the office, I'm sending out
War schwierige Antworten jetzt. Aber
And you better not tell her we're coming.
ich brauch den scheiß Laptop.
He sounds like he's on a warpath.
If I warn Selina and she gets away, Gordon and the police will blame me. But if I don't, I put her in danger.
Don't forget that you're both after that laptop. Gordon might be your best chance to slow her down. Unfortunately, we're running out of time.
Damn it. Gordon has gone too far this time.
I can't help but have sympathy for a man trying to do what is just. He feels as if Gotham is slipping out of control. And it is.
Ich brauch den scheiß Laptop.
Miss Kyle is going to run sooner or later. It's her nature.
Das ist
I
jetzt mein
don't
Problem.
really trust her as an ally. I know how you feel about her. Make certain you aren't letting that cloud your judgment.
Ich vertraue.
I trust her, Al.
But can you trust her to do the right thing? You know what must be done.
Ich brauch den scheiß Laptop. Es hilft nichts.
It's done, Al.
I hope Gordon doesn't take it personally. I'm afraid he
Sorry,
will.
Gordon. Sorry, Jim. Aber ich brauch den scheiß Laptop.
Don't go, Gordon. I've got a city to save.
Please, Jim. You have to let me in.
I can't, man. It's too much. I'm the best friend you have in spandex or whatever my suit is.
Wenn ich den scheiß Laptop nicht brauche,
What
würde,
if
ja.
I grew a mustache?
Aber ich brauch den scheiß Laptop.
Hi. Hello. So, John. My name's John. John Doe. You don't know me. Well, we actually did cross paths once, but,
What did you overhear?
I didn't hear anything. I just got here, I swear. Oh, this is just... what a pleasure. So nice to finally meet you.
it's just a handshake.
Nice to meet you, John.
Wow, quite a grip you've got there. You must squeeze a
Little
stress
freundlich
ball.
sein.
been waiting
On a
for a
John.
year for that moment. I'm just such a huge fan of yours. And here you are.
Tempelwertung hat sich nicht gespart. Gestern haben wir ja noch über 8% gehabt. Aber heute wird ja, aber haben schon abgewiesen haben. Schlechte.
I don't take on students.
Now hold on. Before you accept, here's what I bring to the table. I can get you Riddler's laptop. All his secrets, right there. And the gang who attacked the convoy, they needed to pull off a big score.
The point.
So what if I steal it from Harley Quinn, no less, and then give it to you? But, and this is a big but. I need you to promise nothing bad will happen to Harley. I mean, letting one criminal slip through the cracks every once in a while can't be the worst.
Nothing will happen to her. You have my word.
All right, good. I'm trusting you on this one.
Ist ja nicht so, dass ich zu viele Kompromisse jetzt schon eingehe, aber es geht den scheiß Laptop.
Of extracting a target. Always repelling in, or explosives as a distraction, or... You know what? I'll wing it.
If I were you, I'd get a friend to help.
That's a great idea! I hope Bruce is there. He'd do anything for me. Oh, one last thing! I collect these. They mean a lot to me. We look so cool. You're cool. I'm not usually cool, but next to you, I look cool. This is gonna look great on my wall.
Ich weiß nämlich nicht, ob wir da noch ein bisschen mehr Schwierigkeiten kriegen.
Behind the stacked deck.
I'll be there. Promise. Hope to die.
Deine Beziehung zu John hat sich verändert.
Disappointed.
Ja, es geht um die Scheiße. Das hätte ich vom Dach da runtergehauen mit dem scheiß Handy.
You speak, but all I hear are lies. You dishonor yourself, Timothy. If you are the rat, then wear it proud. I would have respect for that. And with respect comes mercy.
Greetings, Wayne. Come with me. As a fellow apostle of technology, I thought you might appreciate this. Bane and I were acquiring components for a device I'll need once we get to the Black Site.
Device?
Yes, an ice explosive for the fire failsafe we anticipate encountering. That isn't the impressive detail. As we ran into interference, I determined I would be more efficient if I made smaller versions and employed them as projectiles.
Who were they?
Hindrances. As you can see, it's been wildly successful. Perhaps Wayne Enterprises could benefit from my efforts.
Impressive science, Freeze.
You'll notice I don't do anything ineffectually, Mr. Wayne.
Hear that, Freeze?
Momentan müssen wir in den
for this life after all, huh? I never would have guessed after he shied away from beating the last man I suspected. One more time, my friend. Why did an alarm go off when it was your job to ensure it didn't?
Bane, come on. I slipped up.
Dangerous time to make a mistake when you knew I was looking for a mole. You're trying to slow us down!
No! Look, I want to get paid, just like you. I got mouths to feed.
Then, when the police arrived, you were nowhere to be found.
Das was jetzt tue mich auch nicht gern.
You know I'm no traitor. I stood up for you. Remember?
Aber
we have to stand together on this. Just think. Remember?
No, I don't.
What do you mean you don't?
It seems Mr. Wayne is not in a reciprocal mood. Pity. That means you're out of luck.
What the hell is going on here?
No! Merely plugging their leak.
God damn it, Bane. You're running your own investigation? You gonna get little business cards printed that say Detective Bane now?
Why are you complaining?
I didn't get a chance to grill the guy. I'm a trained psychiatrist. What are you? A side of beef with a hunch? I'll find the rats, and I'll deal with it. You can't be trusted to run your men anymore. They're mine now. Got
Yours? I freed them from Santa Prisca!
You just killed one. I only shot him.
Dat zullen geen ontwikkelen werden.
Who do you think wins that recruitment war?
Wij ons even vielleicht in weg gewesen.
They won't follow you.
What do you want, John?
Right. The laptop. This seems like the perfect time.
You don't know for sure it was him, so now what?
They know the cost. I value loyalty above all else.
You know who's gonna have a tough time being loyal now? That guy.
Just keep her busy. I have to sneak into her office to get it. And it's all yours. Yep. Getting it from my old buddy Bruce. And only you. Promise. Sound like a plan. Up top.
John upload you.
That was a good one.
Hey, you two. What's going on with you guys?
Harley! What a surprise!
You guys get me a black site location or not? The answer had better be yes, Harley.
We didn't find the location to the black site yet, but we did uncover the code name for whatever you're after. Project Lotus. Ring any bells?
And what is Project Lotus?
What do you want? Shouldn't you be informing your men they work for me now?
You? You can't even keep these two from colluding.
Puddin'? Are you kidding me? He's loyal to a fault.
I'm loyal, Harley. Yeah, definitely. Because I want to be. Because I'm being myself. The Mole, Bane's men, you... maybe, possibly, potentially can't handle it... alone. You have a problem, and I want to help.
You, time out! And you, we need to talk.
Oh, 2 timeouts.
Bruce. This here's one of my favorite toys. Helps me make boring things into pretty things. Can you be a smart guy and guess another one of my favorite toys? Come on. You can do it.
You mean your hammer?
Good guess. But no. It's John. You two are getting a little too close for comfort. So I'm making a new rule. Hands off. Point is, John's mine, and mine alone. So don't play with my toys, or I'll bash in that pretty face of yours.
Alfred, get a suit ready for drop-off.
Of course. Was your accomplice successful?
Apparently not.
What happened?
Catwoman got here first.
Scheiße, der Laptop ist weg.
Hey, I was hoping you'd catch up to me. I hadn't had a chance to thank you for tipping me off about the GCPD. I didn't expect it. You really saved my ass. If it wasn't for you, the cops would have gotten the drop on me for sure.
Glad I could be of help.
Well, let's just say that I owe you one.
Good. Because I need a favor. The laptop. I need you to hand it over. You proved your point.
Quite the coincidence that we find ourselves here again.
What do you mean again?
We're on top of the mayor's old office. Harvey's old office. Feels like 100 years ago, doesn't it? Since we had our first chase. So much has happened since then.
Sprich nicht über Harvey.
No right to talk about Harvey. He was my friend, and you used him.
And I felt guilty about it every day since. All of it.
Sorry, gefühlt.
You want it?
Ja, sehen wir die Säure
Take
kommen.
it. You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
Action. Trampe. Mädchen.
Thanks. I needed
Nicht
that.
diese Action. Wird schon zu alt für den Blödsinn.
Oh, come on. That was fun. I bring out that wild side of yours. The one you like to keep stuffed down in that suit. The side of you that's just aching to break free. Yeah, it's a little crazy. But isn't that what you like about me? We both like to live on the edge. It's where we find each other.
Maybe it is. Maybe you're just my kind of crazy.
And maybe you're mine. Well, have a good night.
Selina. Why'd you do it? Run off at Riddlers like that?
I wanted to get payback for Riddler. On my own terms. For what they did to him. For what he did to you. And just, what are you offering me in return? You're a man of many resources. Make me an offer I can't refuse.
Maybe we could actually work together for once.
We've had our fun, haven't we? And it seemed like, for a moment at least, you wanted more than that. I came back to stop Harley's so-called pact. The Eddie I knew would have wanted that.
Det ist bei mir.
Anything else? Us?
Bei mir ist der Ofen aus.
That's just
Es
icing.
kann sich da auch anders entscheiden jetzt.
No pressure. Really.
Bleiben wir professionell.
Professional this time. I'm sorry.
Bei mir ist der Ofen aus. Leute, bei mir ist der Ofen aus.
So, I'd say it's time to find a black site, partner. We'll probably need our own supercomputer to get into his laptop. But something tells me you might know where to find one.
I'll get in touch when I have something.
Oh, so... partners to a point. Not sure why I expected anything else.
Ihr könnt euch doch gerne entscheiden mit Bett, Hölle und so weiter und so fort. Aber bei mir ist der Ofen aus. Also... Für mich ist Thema Selina in dieser Story, egal was kommt, erledigt. Ja, also jetzt könnt's da gerne Bussi machen und alles. Sie da auch mitnehmen, die Batman-Höhle oder was. Aber in meinem Fall ist erledigt. Der Fall.
And the glasses we need to get past the
Erledigt.
I hope you're not keeping Ms. Kyle at arm's length because of, well, because of any lingering feelings.
Ich will jetzt kein Frauenhasser sein oder was, aber es ist halt so.
I just wonder, perhaps she might not be the worst thing for you. She may not be the most savory individual.
Ich bin ohne sie
Certainly
besser
is
dran.
capable, and right now, capable is what we need.
She's more trouble than she's worth, Alfred. Believe me, we're better off doing this without her. She's already stolen from me twice. I'd be a fool to let her into the center of our operations.
Well, perhaps you're right.
Why don't we keep our minds on Riddler's laptop?
It was just a thought.
Gut. Wie gesagt, ich hab's. Geht sich anders entscheiden, aber das sind meine Entscheidungen. Für mich ist Selina Thema. Schlussstrich. So.
Access granted.
It appears it'll take a moment to scan for viruses and other safeguards. If you have a second, I have something to show you.
Möglicherweise sage ich wieder bei der Episode 4, 5 was anderes, aber zum jetzigen Zeitpunkt ist es erledigt. Das Thema. Das ist der frühere Prototyp. Mein Anzug nimmt oft zu viel Schaden, aber er macht noch immer das, was er schafft, oder meine Identität verstecken, kriminelle Schüchtern und mich am Leben halten. Dies ist ein älteres Modell von Lucius Frost. Ich muss darauf zurückgreifen, als mein Kampf gegen ihn beschädigt wurde. Es ist zwar nicht so fortgeschritten, aber das ist gut. Ich will mich nicht zu sehr auf Technologie verlassen. Gut, das sind die ganzen Sachen. Die ganzen Materialien, was er hat. Und das ist jetzt das vorgegebene Modell. Mein Ansinnen ja, wurde während der Kampf gegen Kinder von Arkham und Harley Dent bei der militärischen Truppe beschädigt. Lucius hat mir seitdem eine noch bessere Version gegeben. Ich behalte dies hier, um mich daran zu erinnern, dass ich im Kampf stets auf der Hut sein soll. Er hat schon ganz schön gelitten.
I finished up a new feature for your contacts. Lucius nearly completed it before. But, well, I've been fiddling with it to keep myself occupied. At any rate, your contacts now have the capability to detect heat signatures. Cold, too, because, well, with Mr. Freeze, you never know.
Thanks. I'm sure it'll come in handy. It's done. Sounds like the laptop is safe.
Bewundert jetzt eigentlich, dass der Alfred keine Nachwirkungen mehr hat. Das wundert mich eigentlich ein bisschen. Wir haben ja alle erlebt, wie der von Lady Arkham entführt worden ist.
Look at all this data.
Hat sich eigentlich relativ rasch erholt.
Patient 843. 10 milligram injection at 0.01% solution. Patient 844. 10 milligram injection, 0.015% solution.
Is this a medical facility or a prison?
We have to find what they were giving those test subjects.
Das müssen wir sehen. Kann man sich den Namen anschauen? Nee.
Invoices, schematics, design notes.
Diese Idioten glauben doch wirklich, dass sie sich sicher sind. Wenn sie glauben, dass ich jemals vergessen würde, was sie getan haben, dann sind sie noch dümmer, als ich dachte. Wenn sie glauben, dass ich ihnen vergeben würde. Ich bin ihnen auf den Fersen. Ich weiß, wer Zulieferer ist. Das heißt, ich weiß, wohin ihr kleiner Betrieb umgezogen ist. Sie sind in Gotham versteckt, aber vor allem Augen. Aber vor aller Augen. Nun nicht mehr lange.
Riddler must have been talking about the location of the Black Site. His obsession with data left us an incredibly thorough paper trail.
Look, manifest.
Bodhi's Spa? Strange place for a delivery of virus incubators. This must be what Riddler means by hiding in plain sight.
Schade, dass man das halt dann immer anschauen darf. Oh Gott, das hat gespritzt worden und das die Enden. So halt.
Oh God.
Some kind of viral agent from the looks of things. A biological weapon. This is what Harley wants. Agency.
My God, Bruce. We cannot let that virus fall into the hands of those maniacs.
I will stop them, Al.
How? Lucius is gone, Gordon doesn't trust us, and Selina, well, you certainly made sure she won't be coming to your aid. Hey, you keep distancing yourself. You need more support than just this, old soldier. We're completely isolated.
You're the only ally I need. We've faced worse odds and won.
Penguin and Two-Face were formidable, Bruce. Lady Arkham was terrifying, quite frankly. I can't help but fear that this is much, much worse.
I have the location of the Black Site. I need to get in there before Riddler's gang or the police do.
Despite my reservations about her, I think it's time to reach out to Ms. Waller.
Ja, es tut mir leid, Leute, aber das ist auch so Sachen.
Bruce, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
The agency was working on a virus with human test subjects.
Bruce, what on earth?
I just saw it with my own eyes.
How do you... Is that what Quinn's after?
Yes. I found the Black Site. Hiding in the middle of Gotham at the Bodhi's Spa.
Okay. I promise we'll get to the bottom of this. But I need you to trust me. Meet me at Wayne Tower in 15.
Berlin haben sie auch, glaube ich, gemacht, den Alfred. War der nicht ein bisschen älter? Jetzt kommt da eine kleine Entscheidung wieder.
Tiffany, what are you doing here?
Running late today? I expected you earlier. I needed to talk to you, but you only have yourself to blame for this.
Hands behind your back!
On the floor, now! On
the floor! Schwafelbrecher, Alter.
Bruce Wayne, you're under arrest for armed robbery, murder, and criminal conspiracy to commit a terrorist act. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Gordon, this is all one big mistake.
Shut your mouth and stay down!
Thanks for the call, Miss Fox. You've done a good thing today.
I look to you for answers, for comfort after my father's death. Instead, you're running with a new crowd. Criminals? I hope you understand why I had to do this. It makes me question everything you've told me my entire life.
Why didn't you just talk to me, Tiffany?
I tried. Every time I saw you, you were with those freaks.
What in the...
Det må det leider du, så et leider
Uncuff Mr. Wayne right now, or you'll spend the rest of your life as a mere
og Jim
man.
Gordon. For leider den kjåper være.
Mr. Wayne is under agency protection, and you know it. What? You've known it for
Ja,
some
jeg
time.
Waller and the agency, they're not always going to be around to save you, Wayne. One day, you're going to run out of favors to call in. And when you do, there'll be hell to pay.
I'm not a criminal, Gordon.
Officers, please.
He's involved. He belongs in a cell.
This is neither your concern or your purview. Go home, Gordon. You're done here.
The hell I will.
If I were you, I'd be very careful with my next words.
And if I were you, I'd stop interfering with GCPD business. This is my city.
Not anymore. You're so far out of line, you can't see the truth. You're dismissed.
Excuse me?
You tested me. This is what happens.
Damn it, Waller! You can't do this!
It's well within my power and you know it.
Waller, Gordon is a good cop. He's a good man. Don't do this.
Not from you.
It's the last straw. I won't allow anyone to question my authority. This is strictly professional.
Oh, sure.
Time to go, Jim.
Leider, ich musste ihm aus dem Schutz
We'll make
fehlen.
sure Gordon leaves and be right outside.
Schutz, aus dem Schuss fehlt. Ja. Er war noch ein
I
bisschen weg.
apologize for everything. Calling the cops was a bit much.
Well, you
Really
wanted a
good.
chance to talk to me, so here it is. Talk.
I just don't understand how you got tied up in all this. The agency? If I had known you were... What are you doing with them?
Undercover.
Please, just tell me, Bruce.
Undercover.
Look, Tiffany, I'm an undercover operative.
What I'm doing, it's dangerous.
Thank you for telling me. I see now, though. This is why he's dead. He was involved in whatever you're doing. This work you're doing seems incredibly dangerous. But there's something I don't get. Why you? I mean, no offense, but...
Und da habe ich ohne die Wimpel zum Zucken gesagt, ich bin Batman.
I'm Batman.
You're Batman. The Batman.
Come on, got something to show you.
Hey, Bruce. Wanted to show you a preview of your new batsuit. I know you and Alfred are still on your well-deserved...
Da habe ich ohne die Wimpel zum
I couldn't
Zucken.
help myself.
Ja, die Wahrheit gesagt, ohne die
I'll
Wimpel.
upload the specs to your private server. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I'll see you soon.
That's what he meant. That was the mission.
Your dad was a hero. Your dad believed the city deserved better. He believed in me.
And to think I gave him lip for missing dinner sometimes. With Dad gone, maybe I can still help. If Batman is interested. It's the least I can do. And I know my dad would be proud.
You'll need the proper training. It's a dangerous job.
Whatever it takes, I'm in.
That's good to hear.
Okay, I need to digest. Sorry for everything earlier, but thank you for trusting me with this.
I'm only saying we might be pushing him too hard. He's capable, and he knows how to cover his tracks. Our only path forward is through Wayne. Let's get to it then. I know you have some questions.
A few. Care to explain why the videos I saw said this virus was an agency experiment?
Years ago, I was brought in to rectify the agency's past mistakes. Or failing that, to cover them up. One mess in particular dealt with Black Ops experiments. Human subjects. The kind of amoral science that makes your skin crawl.
Sanctus.
They were a division that was shut down for good, long before either of us joined. But evidently, they went underground.
This is our worst-case scenario. With Sanctus off the leash, this research poses a global threat. If I'd known where they set up their den, I would have taken them out years ago.
If you want them taken out,
No, das ist
now's
eine
your
Chance.
chance. We know right where they are.
It's not that simple.
Sanctus was dangerous then. They're certainly worse now. This whole situation, it's given me an idea. I can't put an agent within 1,000 yards of that place without them starting a war or blowing up the entire block just to cover their tracks.
We know it's tricky, but leading Harley and her gang into Sanctus might allow the two problems to take care of themselves.
They have Riddler's info. They have a way in. And you're undercover with them.
At least with Sanctus and the Pact at each other's throats, the agency can act quickly, clean up, and minimize casualties.
It's unorthodox. But a strike like this will keep damage from spilling onto Gotham streets.
Makes sense. Why endanger anyone else when I have my own personal wrecking crew?
My thoughts, exactly. Look, for now, just go and check this place out. Right now, as yourself. We don't want them to know Batman is on their tail. I bet you're the type of guy who has some expensive surveillance equipment.
We have your back, Bruce. We'll be right behind you.
Keep me in the loop so I know what my team and I might be facing when it goes down. Defenses, security, whatever.
Their lives are in your hands, Bruce.
As well as the fate of this city. I know you might have reservations about working with Harley and her crew like this. But sometimes you have to use bad people to do good things.
Al?
Have you located the black site?
I think so.
While you were at the office, I did some basic online research on the Bodhi Spa.
Excellent. What's the verdict?
According to reviews, it truly seems to be a fully functioning business, not just a front.
Couldn't tell from the service entrance.
They offer rather popular high-end massages and have an active social media feed. It's a 24-hour business, Bruce. There are customers going in and out at all times. They have no idea what's coming for them.
There's no way to tell until I get in there. I'll proceed with caution. Initiate the feed of my contacts to Waller. Let her know I'm here.
At once.
Need to see what we're up against.
Good idea. Remember, you're able to toggle the thermal imaging in your lenses. I'm signing off while you speak with Director Waller. Be careful.
Thanks, Al. Waller?
On the line, Bruce.
I'm here. I'll let you know if I find anything interesting.
Caution is key, Bruce. This situation is a spark away from a wildfire.
I'll keep that in mind.
Also ja, jetzt können wir die neue Funktion, da habt ihr jetzt das Wärme. Das ist jetzt alles das Wärmefeld.
That appears to just be a patron.
Twee med filter motion, vad som är då?
There are still traces of heat signatures. Someone was here recently. Maybe guards.
Die angst aan het scale. Dat is dood. Så, vad som är det nu? Då var det reputation.
Looks like we have a receptionist behind the front desk.
She's hardly anything to worry about.
All too easy to hide a gun under that desk.
Good, då kan vi ha med oss och det samma till killte.
I see a security panel inside the building. It could trigger an alarm system of some kind. If I can hit that before they suspect what I'm really here for.
They'll be blind and helpless. Perfect for my people. You just saved a few agents' lives, Bruce.
Good, das war mit das. Ja, ich müsste jetzt das ein bisschen immer auf und abbrennen. So. Da habt ihr mir nichts mehr. Warte mal. Ein Gast.
They're heading downstairs. The real lab must be underground. Sanctus has been in the middle of Gotham this entire time.
They burrow under your skin and eat you from the inside out. This is why I'm willing to let these criminals be the tip of the spear. Dangerous and expendable. My favorite adjectives.
Glaube som möjligt. Deze was heel absurd. Ingen Garnigkeit auf Eis haben wir glaube ich noch. Weil dann kommt der Banner, der Feind. No. Das ist der hinten. Ghost. Da müssen wir in der realen suchen. Ah ja, genau. In der realen suchen sollte man das auch anschauen. Ne?
That access door is connected to the spa.
That's some top-notch field work, Bruce. I know being undercover's been tough, but you just need to maintain it a little longer. If you don't get inside with those maniacs, we're going to have them handed on our hands.
Waller, I need to go.
Now why would a billionaire be skulking around in a filthy alley? Carefully inspecting every detail. Almost as if performing reconnaissance.
I could ask you the same.
Oh, I'm not skulking. I have a very deliberate purpose.
My Bane, have you been spying on me?
Spying? No. I've only been keeping an eye on you.
That's the same thing.
I heard the GCPD paid you a visit at your office, so I swung by to see if you might be in need of some aid. Innocent as that. Then, something about the look on your face as you left. So, determined. Yes, I had a sense you would lead me to something interesting. Project Lotus. This is the secret you and Harley had. Where are we, Bruce? What is this place? And do your best to be honest. Lies insult us both.
This is Harley's secret to get, not mine.
Secret? A fourth grader could piece this together. Project Lotus is what we're after. And this is it. Finding you in this duplicitous position while we have a mole problem, well, it does not look good for you, my friend. When you wake up, you can tell Harley that you led me right to her conspiracy.
Wake up.
Ah, sei wurscht.
Rise and shine. Harley!
Hold your horses!
Oh, I pity what you're about to face, Wayne. You had so much going for you, Bruce. But trying to hide your discovery from me... Well... Harley wanted to spearhead the hunt for the mole. This will be her chance. So, be thoughtful with your words in there. They could be your last.
Ich würde vorsichtig sein.
Thanks for the warning. I'll be careful.
I hope it's not you, Wayne. But if it is, I'll kill everyone who shows up for your funeral.
What is it now, Bane?
The rat has been uncovered. Wayne was right under your nose. Attract Wayne to the location of the black site. And if he had
I sent Wayne to scout it, so lower your damn voice. It was the final piece of the puzzle and now we got it. Go get your boys ready. We move on the site ASAP. And don't worry your pretty little head about our rat problem. I got it covered. And Bane, tell Freeze to get one of them popsicle makers ready. You're not going anywhere. You're in here. With me.
Mit den zwei Zahnstocher könnte leicht fertig werden können.
Thanks for backing me up.
Don't mention it. Can't have him stepping on my turf, you know? I said I'd find the rats. And I will. Your father. He was a hard man, right? Someone lied to him, betrayed him. He ended them. Think he was onto something with that idea? Show no mercy? Take no apologies? That sort of thing?
You need to keep your people in line. Sometimes that means making hard choices.
Such a pretty way of saying killing a person. I hadn't taken you for such a ruthless fella. You are who I think you are, Bruce.
Who do you think I am?
A man out to prove to the underworld he's just as bad as his dear departed dad. Or there more to the story I should know? Hidden depths? Secrets you don't want me to see?
I also enjoy long walks on the beach.
You're funny. Must have gotten that from your mother's side. You know, my dad could be a funny guy, too.
Ja, ist witzig, aber das wissen wir alle.
And they all fell down to the deep to drown, to the dark to drown. He used to sing that to me. My dad. Made me feel safe.
Hat eine hübsche Stimme.
Hurt me.
You have a nice voice.
Might want to get those ears checked, Brucey. What's left of them. But it's nice to know I have a fan. Been running short of those lately. In fact, you being like my dad, that's why I got such a soft spot for you.
Oh, you do?
You found me the black site, didn't you? Plus, you're not a bad guy. I mean, you're rotten like the rest of us. But you actually care for some people. Like that girl. What's her face? Brittany? No. Tiffany. You remember? Early 20s, fresh-faced and optimistic.
Tiffany weiß das.
Who's that?
Oh, that's Rich. Nice try, but you're a book. And I read ya. I'm glad you have a friend in this world, Bruce. That's invaluable. Yeah, friends are great. Except when you have to lose them. Laptop's gone.
What are you...
Yeah, Shaka. We have a turncoat. I've interviewed just about everyone in the place. Except maybe one. Or two. So gosh, that only leaves the two people I haven't cleared. You and Catwoman. Maybe it was the guy who Bane gave the hamburger face. But weirdest thing.
Ich bin auf deiner
the
Seite.
laptop went missing after that.
Well, you seem to have made up your mind already. I guess one of us has to be the mole. But you've already cleared me.
Trying to make me second guess myself ain't gonna work, sweetie. Nice try, though. John, get in here! When I told Puddin' I narrowed it down to you two, he begged me to let him interrogate you. I gave him some pointers, and now this is his chance.
Hi, Bruce. You potential rat.
Have at it, John.
Harley, do you mind?
Can't learn to ride with training wheels on forever, you know?
I'll be right outside.
Was jetzt kommt dieser Weg.
Rat scum! You're the rat! Sorry, I have to make it sound good.
It's okay, it's okay. You have to keep it up.
Right. Thanks.
You hitting him already? I'll let it play.
I never wanted it to come to this. But we both know what has to be done. Catwoman has to take the fall. Think about it, Bruce. Harley's gonna kill that Tiffany girl if it's you.
Okay, John. That's what we'll do.
Oh, really? I knew you'd see reason. Didn't expect you to see it that fast. Okay. This is good. I'm calling her back in. Harley, we're done.
Puddin', you might have surpassed the teacher. That was record time.
Das war noch nicht gut,
We're
oder?
hanging out to dry.
Go ahead, Bruce. Tell her what you told me. Come on. Go ahead, Bruce. It's okay.
It was me, Harley. I took it.
You were just starting to get under my skin. Too bad. I guess I do have to hurt Tiffany after all. And you, of course. I knew you had it in you, John. We are gonna do terrible things together. Like, send this one to the great icebox in the sky.
Tja.
Well, Bruce, it's been fun. Bane, get him inside.
Was für ein Ende.
You can let the cats out of the bag. Bruce, is in deep trouble.
Harley, be reasonable.
Why would I start now?
And I hope you run now.
Oh, so much fire. Might want to save that heat for later.
Wait! Harley, as great as this is as a punishment, not Bruce. You can't. He's my best friend.
Aw, Puddin', that's sweet.
So maybe we can let him go? Live, at least?
Nah. Be sure to send Tiffany a postcard from Antarctica.
Ja Leute, so war's meine Entscheidungen. Das war die zerbrochene Maske. Mal schauen. Du und 74,4% der Spieler gaben John das Gefühl, schuldig zu sein. Er nahm sich deinen Rat zu Herzen, ehrlich zu sein. Er glaubt, er hat seinen Helden enttäuscht, also den Laptop nicht bekommen hat. Er fühlt sich schuldig, weil du dich geopfert hast, um deine Freunde zu beschützen. Also doch 74,4%. Respekt. 88,2%, also doch standgehalten. Der Spieler gab tiefer das Gefühl, mit Batman verbündet zu sein. Sie fühlte sich verstanden, als du dir die Zeit nahmst, sich zu entschuldigen und ihr Tat rechtfertigen zu lassen. Es ist außer Freude, mit Batman verbündet zu sein. Alter, da habe ich ohne die Wimperl zu zucken, dann im Büro. Also, nicht einmal eine Sekunde nachgedacht. Die Tiffany, ja, das tut mir ein bisschen weh. Aber da sind genauso du und 89,4 der Spieler ließen Gordon reumütig zurück. Er war verärgert, dass Catwoman ihm und dem GCDB entkam. Er war frustriert, dass du dich der Festnahme widersetzt hast, wegen deiner Worte. Nachdem Olin feuerte, fühlte er sich ein wenig reumütig, weil er dich festnehmen wollte. Das waren doch 89%, sind doch da auch bei ihnen weggegangen. Überraschung. 4, da war es gestern 77, also doch, da nimmt es eigentlich schon ein bisschen ab. 74, weil es viele, das mit dem Garten ein bisschen verschreckt, aber es ist so. Du und 74% der Spieler ließen Waller wütend zurück. Sie fühlte sich erlöst, als du ihre Entschuldigung für den Konvoi annahmst. Sie fühlte sich vereint mit dir, als du ihrem Plan zustimmst, die Bösewichte für das Gute zu beschützen. Sie ist wütend darüber, dass du deine Enttarnung aufgegeben hast. 74% der Spieler gaben Harley das Gefühl, hintergangen worden zu sein. Auch relative Mehrheit, sie war nicht überzeugt von deiner Aussage, nicht der Maulwurf zu sein. Sie fühlte sich im Echt, dass du sagtest, du seist auch der Meinung, dass man sich manchmal um die Leute kümmern müsse. Sie fühlte sich hintergangen, als du gestanden hast, die ganze Zeit der Maulwurf gewesen zu sein. 77,9, also heute nur die Mehrheiten überall. Du und 77% der Spieler ließen Selena entsetzt zurück. Sie war dankbar, dass du sie gewarnt hast und ihr geholfen hast, den GCPD zu entkommen. Sie fühlte sich mit Füßen getreten, als du beschlossen hast, sie nicht mehr auf den Laufenden zu halten. Selena war entsetzt, als sie sah, was mit dir passierte, als du dich gestellt hast, um sie zu beschützen. Sie will nicht, dass du stirbst. Okay. Hast du Catwoman davor gewarnt, dass es... hast du Catwoman davor gewarnt, dass du tun 58,9% warnten, also da auch noch relative Mehrheit. 58,9% der Spieler warnten Catwoman vor der Polizei, was ihr erlaubte, ihr komplett aus dem Weg zu gehen und so den Laptop zu stehlen. 55,5%, auch da die Mehrheit über den Macho. Ja, alles Aufmerksamkeit da in der Szene, da wo man Johnny Boy zum Macho machen müssen. 55,5 ist für mich noch die absolute Mehrheit. Obwohl es gestern noch mehr war, aber es hat schon ein bisschen abgenommen. Gestern waren es auch noch über 60, ist aber auch noch die Mehrheit und soll es auch so bleiben, in meinen Augen. Da ist gleich geblieben, gut, da war es gestern noch auf 90. Hat es ein bisschen abgenommen, 90% hast du Tiffany erzählt, dass du Batman bist. Also da muss nochmal 100 stehen. Weil das ist bei Tiffany eine ganz klare Sache. Ohne die Wimpern zum Zucken müsste man ihr sagen, ich bin Batman. Also da müssen nochmal 100% stehen. Aber 86 ist ja auch noch ganz gut. Also in meinen Augen muss da 100% stehen. Aber es gibt offenbar noch immer Leute, die ihr nicht eine andere Geschichte wollen. Hast du dich selbst als Maulwurf preisgegeben? Oh, da ist eigentlich 77,9, ist eigentlich noch gleich geblieben, also auch noch über 70%. Wollen also, dass Bruce Wayne doch sich opfert und Catwoman eben verschont wird. Hier noch einmal das ganz gleiche, also 58,9, 55, 86, wie gesagt, bei Tiffany sollten einmal der komplette grüne Balken sein. Und 77,9, also für die Krügerkammer. Vielleicht haben sie Episode 4, kann ich mir so vorstellen, dass die Catwoman ihn rettet. Möglicherweise. Der John auch. Und sich vielleicht selbst opfert. Oder was auch immer, wie jetzt der nächste Anfang ausschauen wird. Aber es kann ein ganz schönes Szenario jetzt werden, da jetzt am Anfang von Episode 4. Also ich kann mir da schon ein Bild machen, dass sie Catwoman ihn doch rettet und dann eben der John sie in die Eiskammer wirft und die Harley da mit. Und dass dann die Harley stirbt und er dann endgültig zum Joker wird und ihn als Feind sieht. Aber ja, es kann ja einiges noch passieren, weil, ja, das ist jetzt einmal so die Entscheidungen gewesen und ich muss ganz ehrlich sagen, die waren ganz gut. Die Mehrheiten waren also auf meiner Linie, waren auch gestern, aber wie gesagt, das mit der Tiffany, da müsste der Balken eben noch grüner sein und ja, jetzt müssen wir wieder warten eine Zeit lang. Schurken von Vaudeville, eine schockierende Entdeckung zwingt Bruce in seiner Verzweiflung zu einer Planänderung, als der todbringende Plan des Bösewichts ausartet. Also da ist der John abgebildet und das ist eindeutig auch der John, dann in der Wer zuletzt lacht, aber da sind wir noch zu weit entfernt. Also die nächste Episode heißt also Schurken von Vaudeville. Und dann eben die letzte Folge dann heißt dann eben Wer zuletzt lacht. Ja, mir hat es gefallen wieder mal. Ja, vielleicht, ich glaube, er war so ein bisschen kürzer als wie die anderen. Aber gut, ich habe jetzt ein bisschen ausgezögert auch. Gut, das war's. Man kann natürlich auch andere Entscheidungen machen, klar. Aber das war für mich der realistischere Weg. Gut. Dann beenden wir die Sache da heute. Gut ist. Also dann. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zuschauen und dann wir sehen uns beim einen nächsten Video wieder. Haut rein, Leute, und tschüdelü und ja, guten Morgen, gute Nacht. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, wenn ihr das Video seht, aber ja, gut. Tschüssi.